Let's go to those head-to-heads, Jules. Again, points, rebounds, assists. Break it down however you want. You could do Curry versus Tatum head-to-head points. You could do Wiggins and Brown rebounds, Green and Smart assists. What do you like here?
Yeah, as you said, with all of these random combinations that you've mentioned, you can bet on basically anything you want. So there's no lack of options. I'm keeping it simple. Game one, a juicy Al Horford minus 160 to outscore Draymond Green. I laid out why Green isn't going to score, but for Horford, I'm just assuming that whether Robert Williams is out or not, he's going to be extremely limited. And that means a lot of Horford at center or just Horford on the floor. Like, he's not going to sit much. He'll play 36 minutes or whatever in this game. And he's going to shoot. The paint touches against the smaller Golden State team is key, so they could make a point of going to Horford in the post a little bit where he's been productive. And then the pick and pops with Smart, Tatum, Brown. We know that Horford's going to take those threes. So I just see, like, you look at the range of outcomes here at minus 160. Obviously, you're exposing yourself to, lose a decent amount of juice. But if you lose this, what is it? Like 8 points for Green, 6 for Horford, and you lose an ugly one. That's the floor. What's the ceiling of this? Would anybody be surprised if Al Horford scores 18 points tonight and Draymond Green scores 4? Like, that's a very realistic outcome, and this bet just smashes. So I feel like even at minus 160, there's so many more ways to win this than lose it.
Matt, do you have anything you'd like to add to the head-to-heads?
Oh, of course, because I already wasted my answer, so I have to find a new one.
Yep.
I do think that there's something that's mispriced that connects a head-to-head from the series with the game. So for the series, Draymond Green is close to even money for the leader in assists, and Marcus Smart is plus 300. I like Smart a lot here, and if we need an indication as to why, for tonight's game, it's basically pick 'em between the two guys. I don't want to bet Smart over Green on an individual game at even odds, but I think that the assist leader should be a pretty even race between Smart, Curry, and Draymond. I think it could kind of go to any of those three. And I lean towards Smart a little also just to have a higher assist series in general. I think the Warriors' defensive style is a little different than Miami, where the Heat are trying to double the ball a lot and force the Celtics to, I guess, pass it around the perimeter and not have Tatum and Brown going one-on-one. And I think that that's conducive to Smart just having a better opportunity to drive and kick in this series than he did last series, where in last series, you had Tatum as more of the facilitator than we're used to seeing. And then we also had Smart playing injured last round, and he seems perfectly healthy. So maybe that's the biggest key. Like, I think Smart comes into this series with his ankle feeling better. He's not on the injury report, unlike Robert Williams. I think he's totally okay. Mm-hmm. So for the full series, plus 300 to have the most assists, like, I think he should be in the 100 somewhere, maybe 200. I think he has as good of a shot as anyone, and it's weird to me that Draymond is so far ahead of him for that.